Hello, this is a demonstration of Onvio VAT from Thomson Reuters. I'll be showing you the product in a second, but before I do, I just want to give you a bit of background to the product and what functionality it's got. Back in December 2017, we surveyed our users to find out what they currently did and what they wanted for VAT under MTD. So our first question was what software they currently had. Did they have any VAT specific software? And 93% of them didn't. The vast majority of VAT work was done either in a spreadsheet or directly in the bookkeeping product. We then asked the question what the current submission method was, and unsurprisingly, the vast majority of people use the government gateway for submitting their VAT data. So they log into the government gateway and type in the figures that they've got for the 9 boxes. We then asked the question how frequently VAT data needed to be edited, and 60% said it was either frequently or more often that they would need to export the data from their bookkeeping product and make some form of adjustment in a spreadsheet. So this led us to ask what functionality they needed for MTD for VAT. Firstly, spreadsheet integration, so they can import data from Excel. And secondly, replicate the 9 boxes so they can submit the data to HMRC. This led to Onvio VAT. So what is Onvio VAT? It is a submission tool. It's not a calculator. So it's the type of software HMRC referred to as bridging software. It allows importing from Excel and is an alternative to the existing government gateway. So it imports the 9 boxes from an Excel spreadsheet, XLSX. And if you're an Onvio Documents user and an Onvio Client Center user, you can store your VAT documentation in Documents and send it to the client via Client Center for approval and submission. Specifically around the spreadsheet, we will provide you with a template as part of the Onvio VAT package, and I'll show you the template in a moment. But one thing to make clear is you are free to actually define your own template if you want to. We use cell naming in Excel, so we have a specific name. So for example, Onvio VAT box 1, when you import a spreadsheet into Onvio VAT, it looks for that box and will import that data. I've already mentioned XLSX is the format that we support, which is supported from Microsoft in all their products from 2007 onwards. I will now demo the software. So the Onvio product, the Onvio VAT product, as you can see here, I've got a very basic client set up, sole trade called VAT Demo with a unique ID. The client has got a project assigned to them. Within Onvio, any work item is a project. So what I've got here is a VAT quarterly submission. It's set to automatically recur. And if I click on that blue V, I can launch into VAT. And we can see the period that the return needs to be done for, my VAT registration number, and the 9 boxes all currently blank. If I go across to File Upload, browse for my file and import it, say which sheet I want to import and click Next, you can see that those 9 boxes have now been populated. If I click on the Submit button, that data has now been sent to HMRC. So the process for submitting data, importing data from Excel and submitting it to HMRC is very straightforward. If we now have a quick look at the Excel template, you can see here is a replication of the 9 boxes, and you can see the values that I've imported. And you can see as an example, this figure here in box 1 is actually in a cell that is called Onvio VAT box 1. Box 2, box 3, box 4, etc. So when you import any Excel spreadsheet, these are the values that our software will be looking for. That then gives you the flexibility that if you've got an existing client with an existing spreadsheet, you don't have to change their data or the format that they record today. You can just create these cells and make sure you have the correct formulas to import the data. Just as an example, I've got basic record keeping here on this tab, and you can see I've got totals which feed through into my adjustments tab. Here I can record my adjustments, and a summary of adjustments are recorded here, and the figures post adjustment are the figures that flow through onto the VAT return. And that is the end of the demo of Onvio VAT. Thank you.